Recording for YouTube. Hello, YouTube. We are recording once again. I am Ermia. Thank you so much. Appreciate that. All right, we're picking up. Level 3. Take it to the max. Let's do this, y'all. JLT Slade, we are playing Arcade Spirits. It is a visual novel dating sim type game, and I play one of the voices in this game. It's pretty awesome, and it's written by our friend Anna, and also Two Flower, who is in chat right now. It is the future year 20XX, and today is the day. Well, not the actual big day when we reveal Wyvern Keep, but a big day in relation to that big day, and I am completely stressed out. My mission, should I choose to accept, and I kinda already chose to accept, is to spread the word about the upcoming Funplex event. Two Flower, you still in here? Typo. We got a double V. We got a double V. Game comes out tomorrow, so he can still sneak it in there. All right. The one that I'm in charge of. The one that I put a ton of effort and hope into already. The one where, if nobody shows up, it spells doom for all. No pressure. Right? Nope. None at all. Yeah, Two Flower, there was a double V. There was a double V. A couple... Here, I'll show you. I'll bring it up. Here. To the spread the word. Boom. There you go. Nope. None at all. No big deal. I mean, if I fail, I'll only be the laughingstock of the entire Funplex. They'll call me the Funplex failure for the rest of my days. I'll be shamed, forced to wear a giant red F on my chest. Snap out of it, Price. Let's focus on what's right here, right now. Specifically, a giant conglomerate horde of people. Ooh, we're at a convention. They keep bumping into me and smell like corn chips. OMG, so unplayable, Frosty Cat. And there is nowhere to run. I might be in a little over my head here. Working the arcade, I've gotten used to smaller crowds. My skin's gotten a little thicker and resistant to sticky soda hands touching me accidentally. But nothing could have prepared me for the sheer scope and scale of this. Just me and, I don't know, maybe 50,000 other people? I know Naomi's the one who doesn't like crowds. Not me, but come on now. This isn't a crowd. It's a Gojira TM-sized evacuation mosh pit. Complete with Gojira TM-sized screens hanging overhead, constantly showing advertisements for arcade games and industry happenings. Jessbell, $9 hot dogs are actually cheap for a convention. Hey, Juniper. Wow, it's so exciting. Isn't it exciting, Price? That is a word, yes. I've never really been to one of these things. What a spectacle. Thanks for giving me a ticket. I really needed to get away for the weekend. Ooh. Hey, Price, how you holding up? Looking a little green around the gills there. I can smile through this. I can't smile through this. Everything's fine. I can smile through this. I can make it. I'm holding up. As long as I can keep my internal monologue going and be able to speak frankly through my own mind, I'll be fine on the outside. It's the perfect facade. Can't you tell by my awkward smile, my eyes open wide, and the tilt of my head that I'm holding up? Perfectly.
BFFs for life.
This is exactly why I came here with you. To help you in your hour of need. And to get away for the weekend. But still, hour of need. It's true. Juniper has helped me get through a lot. But beyond generalities, I think she specifically wanted to make it up to me for the whole job offer situation. It's nice to have her here. We're not going to let a little thing like that, say, as a sticking point between us. So, what's the plan? Huh? We can't just stand around all day, Price. There's a lot of ground we need to cover making your fun place a success. How are you going to attack this? What's the first move? I was just gonna, sort of play it by ear. You didn't plan for this? Like, at all? I was too busy lying awake all night stressing out to worry about planning things. Look, I'm new at event management, much less event promotion. Price. Well, let's start with this. Juniper swings her book bag off her shoulders and crouches to the ground. She opens it up and pulls out a stack of papers. Hold these. I cradle them in my arms. Okay, I'm holding these. What are these exactly? Flyers, silly! The ones you wanted for promoting your big event. I managed to print off quite a few before the boss started giving me weird looks. Why are copier rules always so strict in office jobs? It's just paper, and I needed it. I flip a sheet over, and I start to remember. It was about 2 weeks ago. Our MC didn't even print flyers? Nope, seriously not, apparently. Flashback! Ashley and I were holding down the fort that day. Gavin locked himself in the office and told me that if I bothered him for anything other than an emergency, that I would not live to regret it. Upon pain of job loss, I told myself that I wasn't going 3 feet within the office doors. Francine stayed home that day. She was marathoning a competitive knitting show or something like that. Naomi was out shopping for some extra parts. The Dig Dug TM machine was acting up again. The buttons were sticking from some kid spilling a slushie on it. So what started as a pretty boring day in an empty Funplex changed rapidly when Teo came into the Funplex, carrying an armload of giant rolled-up posters.
Hello there.
Heyo, Price. Heyo, Ashley. Welcome home, Teo.
Hiya.
Good morning, my fair Teo. How'st art thou? Only so freaking excited. I might explode into 1,000 bits. Please don't. That'd be an awful mess to clean up. And nobody wants you to explode because you're so handsome. We don't nearly have enough hydrogen peroxide to get out of the bloodstains. And I don't have a plastic tub full of lye to dissolve your body parts in. Wow, that's dark. Anna. Not to mention the years of therapy Price and I will have to go through to get over how horrible it would be to watch your friend die violently in front of you. I just can't afford it.
Sheesh.
It's just a turn of phrase. Chill. I'm not going to literally explode. But, guess what's happening in 2 weeks? It's something huge for us. Are they showing a compilation of internet cat videos at the movie quad? Nope. Guess again. Please tell me we're finally going to replace the blindingly horrid casino-like carpet beneath our feet. Hey, I like the carpet. It's fun. Wrong again. I can't believe you both don't pay attention to local news. Teo took the poster he was clutching and unraveled some before us. It's Max time! Max, unaffiliated with a similar event that sounds the same. Definitely not that, though.
Oh my gosh.
Max? Max is already here?
Poops.
Poops! I thought it wasn't for another month. This means I really gotta double down on my cosplay production. Say goodbye to sleeping for the next 2 weeks. I've got so much to do now. I know, right? I still have to meet with all the dancers and work on our synchronized dance routine. Nearly not enough time to perfect it. Tweeter and Facewall. Oh, wait, is that what it says? Tweeter.com/Maxpo. Facewall.com/Maxpo. That's great. And I have to find a good time and place for an international Showtime stage community gathering. I still have to finish hand sewing all the embellishments on my tailcoat. Find or make a decent pocket watch, and start and finish my 3rd cosplay. Ugh. Death take me now. Wait, can we go back a minute? What exactly is Max? The best gaming convention ever! Did you both plan to say that in unison? What, no Angstagram account? I like that. Regardless, I'm still mostly confused and require further exposition. Max is the Mega Arcade Expo, an annual arcade gaming convention. It happens every year around this time over on the West Coast. But this year, they're having a Max right here in our city, and it's going to be the biggest one yet.
Yes!
I always go every year and show off my newest cosplay.
Love it.
It's a great way to meet a whole bunch of other arcade people. And catch up with those you haven't seen since the last convention. It's so much fun! It's so much fun! Okay, yes, okay. I see why you're both excited. It sounds cool. Yep, and I was thinking we could put up some Max posters around the Funplex to, get all the locals hyped about it. That's a splendid idea, Teo. Finally, an East Coast Max. We gotta make sure everyone knows about it. That we do. Teo, Ashley, and I spent the next half an hour putting up posters around the Funplex. We plastered as many surfaces as we could without making it look too obscene. While we were pushing pins into the wall, Teo and Ashley kept telling me stories of past Maxes and all the fun they had. I almost said Paxes right there. I almost said masked Paxes. It just wanted to happen. Just wanted to happen. Their spirit was infectious at the very least. Hard for me to avoid ending up on the hype train. Choo choo. But importantly, the more I heard, the more I started thinking about how we could use this event to benefit the Funplex in some way. As the Funplex's newly minted event manager, I had to be on the lookout for opportunities like these, the very first Max on the East Coast. It'd be perfect. Hey, can we promote the Funplex's event at Max? Good for local buzz, and maybe we can convince some out-of-towners to stick around for it. Ooh, that's the one you've been working on, right, Price? Yeah, I've got ideas for tournaments, token discounts, much to Gavin's displeasure, and more. And we'll be revealing the new game we got from the raid. You still haven't told me what it is. And I'm not going to. It's a secret. A super secret. It's so hush-hush that the only people that know about it are Price, Gavin, Francine, and Naomi. Ashley, you don't even know? Nope. They were actually going to tell me, but I'm not very good at keeping secrets, so I made them promise not to even give me a hint about it. So, Price, do you have a name for this grand event yet? Yeah, Price, what's it called? I've been thinking long and hard on coming up with the perfect name. But I think I figured it out. Are you ready? Am I? The suspense is killing us. The Funplex event will be called... What's the event name? 15 characters max. Oh gosh, what should we name the event? Cheese Fighter, yes. Butt Mania 20XX. There it is. Butt Mania 20XX, the greatest event ever that's made specifically for people to come to the arcade. I think I'm ready for this. I think this is the one. This is the one, yes. I was thinking of calling it Butt Mania 20XX. How's that sound? I wonder. Whoa! Whoa, where'd my game go? I minimized it. Didn't mean to do that. That works! A title worthy of Enna. It's true. It's true. It's too early for butts. It's never too early for butts, Kaneko! It's always butt o'clock somewhere in the world. We shall call it Butt Mania 20XX. What do you think, eh? Oh, I do so love it!
Amazing!
It's perfect! Really? You named it Butt Mania 20XX? There are worse things you could have called it. It is kind of catchy, though. Nice work, friend. Thanks, you two. So, how do I get tickets to Max? How can we advertise there? And, how much would all that cost? I'm still living off of pizza rolls, you know. You mean you don't already have your tickets? They sell out, like, on day one, my friend. Actually, they sell out in about 20 minutes on day one, and all the hotel rooms are gone way sooner. What? No! Hold on. No! All right, we're okay. We'll be fine. My greatest plans foiled!
Beep, beep.
Beep, beep. Price, while you were all talking, I located all the scalpers who were selling tickets online at exorbitant prices. Then, I hacked into their IP addresses, found less than tasteful information on a couple of them, which would make their lives very difficult if it got out into the open. After contacting them, I promised I would leak such sensitive materials into the internet in exchange for selling us the tickets as their original prices.
Hooray!
And they gladly obliged. Such nice humans. I transferred the funds from your account to theirs and secured the tickets. You should be getting an email for 2 Max tickets in approximately 3, 2, 1, done! Oh, and I suggest you invite Juniper to come along as your second. According to Juniper's Iris, she's very stressed from her job and could use a mini vacation. Iris, always coming through. Always coming through. My goodness. Okay, but, Iris? That's kind of known as blackmail? What you just did is technically very, very illegal. Don't worry, Price. I erased all possible leads back to you. You'll be fine. And it's all in the name of helping the Funplex, isn't it? Just like you wanted me to do. Well, Iris has been dedicating herself to this event. I couldn't be doing it without her, even if we need to have another talk about human ethics. Fine, but next time, let's do it without any federal crimes, okay? Okay, it's a promise. Regardless, hey, tickets! Now you can go! Sweet! And I'm not going to pity a few cold-hearted, bloodthirsty ticket scalpers myself. Those guys ruin events like Max. You know, your Iris is really cool. It's making me think maybe I should get one too. Also, while I was procuring your tickets, I stumbled across the Funplex's face wall account. It hasn't been updated in exactly 13 weeks, 2 days, 14 hours, and 54 seconds. The Funplex's social media presence is completely non-existent. Wait, we have a face wall account? I mean, that does make sense, but still, I had no clue of its existence. 2 Flower. I swear I will not kill anyone. Shoots kneecaps. He'll live. If Iris starts promising cake, I'm out. Run, Jezebel. Run. I sort of run it. I'm really bad at keeping up on it, though. It sounds like it would be Gavin's thing. Why isn't he in charge of it? Gavin couldn't care less about social media. He says that, and I quote, "Social media is where idiots go to yell at each other about nothing of any importance, and I'm not going to waste my time with it." That's my impression of Ashley doing an impression of Gavin. That also sounds like Gavin. Yep, and Francine is too old to understand the importance of social media. Naomi is way too busy with all her beloved games, so it fell into my hands. Which, as Iris stated, I haven't been doing a great job at it. Well, we should take advantage of this. We can use the Facewall account to spread the word of Buttmania 20XX. You're completely right. I should work harder at it. Or if you want, you could take over. As the event manager, that'd make sense. Take over the Funplex's Facewall? Do I want this kind of responsibility? I mean, I know I don't, but heck yeah, sure, why not? I really should take on this responsibility. It can only benefit the Funplex. And Ashley's right. Getting the word out is part of being an event manager. Right. I got this. Ashley, can you email me the login info? Yep and yep. Ashley pulls out her phone and fiddles with it for a minute. Login, get. Power! Unlimited power! Congratulations, you are the new owner of our social media accounts. Huzzah! The power is all mine. Mine! Ashley, are you sure you want to give Price this much power? If the fact that they threw their head back and cackled isn't sign enough, I don't know what else is. Yes, everyone drop those jazzies, those evil jazzies in chat. I'm not worried one bit. Excellent. Price, I can help the Funplex keep up with the face wall too. I can program time posts and use effective keywords to get the most out of each post. SEO is one of my many, many talents. That'd be helpful, actually. Just, don't break any laws.
Sounds good.
Understood. Do I have permission to access your contacts on your face wall? Sure. And there. I've sent out notifications to everyone on your friends list and your friends' friends list about Buttmania 20XX. That was fast. No joke. One more thing. Your site should have about 75% more images. Did you know that 90% of people prefer looking at pictures online rather than reading? Sometimes I just don't understand you sentient beings. Your Iris does make a good point. We should totally come up with a poster for our event. We can hand them out at Max too. And of course, put them up around the arcade. Okay. The arcade isn't too hectic today. Ashley, if you can watch the floor, I can go design us a sweet flyer to pass out to the con-goers. It is time to deploy my mad artist skills. Ooh, sounds like a plan. Let's make this the best Max ever. One we'll never forget. I spent the rest of the afternoon working hard on having the perfect design for our poster. Well, a design for our poster at any rate. Cheese fighter. He's just going to photocopy his butt. That's a brilliant idea. Which brings me back around to the stack of papers currently in my arms. which do not, in fact, resemble the poster I designed. Oh, I took the liberty of tuning your poster just a little. Buttmania 20XX, mystery rare game reveal, high score contests all day, all games, Fist of Discomfort tournament. And changing the font selection and picking out new clip art and rearranging everything and using a poppier color scheme. Whoops. But I liked my original design. Price, you used Comic Sans and papyrus. Ridiculous. Comic Sans is cool, right? It looks like a comic book. Gamer nerds love comic books, don't they? And papyrus was in that movie with the blue cat people aliens everybody loved. Take it from a wannabe visual designer. Comic Sans is one-way ticket to the uncool zone. But these new flyers are gonna pull people in from the four corners of the globe. What, no Lucida handwriting? Right. Well, yeah, I mean, I guess these are kind of not bad. Pretty good, actually. Okay, they're superior by every conceivable metric. I didn't know you were an artist, Juniper.
I mean...
I'm not really. I mean, I guess I'm good at pretending to be one, but I couldn't, like, make art for a living, right? I couldn't. Anyway, if that stack isn't enough, I also emailed you a copy of the original file. Just take it to a copy shop or something. They can run off more. Publishing document get. So, back to the point at hand, getting the information to the masses. Maybe we just start yelling, "Hey, you guys!" Several people turn around and look at us confusedly. Juniper! What? Yelling is probably not the best way to get our word out. And I'm actually still waiting for Ashley and Teo to show up. They promised they would help me, so I think I'll just hang out until they arrive. As you like. It seems my work here is done. Juniper pulls out her phone and checks it. You Funplex folks fling some flyers. As for me, there's a really cool panel I wanted to attend. How to get your foot in the door of the arcade art industry. I mean, not that I'm seriously thinking about it, just, it's interesting and stuff.
Later.
Oh, it's starting in 10 minutes. I'll catch up with you at home. Good luck, Price. Oh, Juniper. She's so great. Juniper waves as she trots off. I lose sight of her instantly as she ducks into the crowd. Growing up, I always knew that arcades were amazingly popular, but the reality of it all really didn't stick until being here at Max. Thousands of people all coming together for their love of games. It's actually pretty darn inspiring. I muster enough courage to wade my way through several hundred people in the main convention hall. Eventually, I find a safe space, a humble bench near the water fountains. I make this my home base while I wait for my friends. Since both Teo and Ashley are running late, I have some time to fully take in my surroundings, in a calmer fashion, of course. Everywhere I look, everything I see, it's all steeped in arcade culture. Booths are set up for all the major arcade companies, each table vying for the attention of the crowd. Some have spaces set up with stages, flashing lights, and people throwing t-shirts into lines of people. I think that would be illegal at PAX. I say illegal, against the rules, not illegal. Can we talk about these lines for a second, though? There are lines for everything. Lines to play games, lines to go see a panel, lines to eat disgusting convention food, lines for the bathroom. It's true. There are even lines to get into the other lines. Also true. And they all just wait there, standing, happily chittering amongst themselves. Anna! Hello! We named our event after you. Okay? We named it specifically for you. Are you ready? Are you ready? Are you ready? Buttmania 20XX. That's what we named our event. It's what we named it. Buttmania 20XX. I have trouble waiting in line for 10 minutes at the whole story for a coffee, let alone waiting in line for 3 hours just to play a game that'll be released in 4 months. True. Very true. Waiting in line for Resident Evil 2 at PAX was ridiculous. That demo. It's Buttmania 20XX, Anna. These people aren't even human anymore. Their perseverance is godlike. Oh, sensory output here is overwhelming. People are shouting and laughing as they crowd areas. Music pumps out of several different booths, making it a weird mashup of notes and chip tunes. There's even a giant dinosaur that people can take selfies with. As I contemplate how I'm going to attract all these people to Buttmania 20XX, I hear sounds of very loud and very upbeat music from behind me. I feel the bumping of the bass reverberate through my shoes, and I turn around. Prize. Teo sets down a colossal boombox at his feet. I recognize the music now. It's from Showtime Stage, and Teo is bumping his signature song. PG-395, this is Arcade Spirits. It is a visual novel game that comes out tomorrow. You should pick it up yourself, where you get to date awesome people in the future 20XX and go through an awesome story. There's also secret penguins in like every scene, and I play a voice in the game. Also in chat right now, you got Enna and Two Flower, who wrote the game, programmed the game, made the game. So you know, it's pretty cool. Check it out. I motion for him to turn down the music, and he complies. The last thing I need to do is lose my voice from shouting before I even get the chance to talk to anybody. Hey! Sorry I'm late. I had some last-minute dance moves I had to incorporate into the routine. No worries. I just got here myself. Despite Max's many attempts to trample me, I have survived. Thus far. Yeah, looks like you're significantly non-trampled. Nicely done. Our background artist loves penguins. We decided to make it a plot point since they kept popping up. Penguin there, Two Flower. I love it. Although, if you were injured, I could always nurse you back to health. Don't congratulate me yet. We still have the rest of the day to endure. What's with the boombox, by the way? Oh, this is for the Showtime Stage gathering. There are going to be a couple hundred of us from all around the world. I didn't realize that there's Showtime Stage communities in other countries.
Absolutely.
We're actually the second biggest community. The largest is in Japan. Several players flew all the way from Tokyo just to be part of our Showtime Stage flash mob. Is this really the best place for a flash mob? What? Yes! I want to join in! How did you even arrange this? Do it. I admit, I've probably spent too much time watching videos of flash mobs, doing random stuff for upvotes, but they look like so much fun. And to take everyone by surprise like that, I want to see the looks on their faces. I want in. Price, it might be a little too late for that. I've been playing this for months, and it's taken coordination from all the leaders of all the Showtime groups. There was a lot of work from all sides to make this come together. Now, all that's left is to actually do it. In fact, Price, you should come watch it. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Ashley. That's incredible. Look at that. Look at that. Hey, Rice. How's it going? My goodness. I was about to respond when a very elegantly dressed gentleman caught my eye. He wore a black proper tailcoat with an ornate sigil pinned to his breast. Accompanying his suit, he had fashioned himself with white regal gloves. With a cloth draped over his arm, he held tightly onto an antique tea kettle. As he approached, the crowd parted like waves from Moses. There were oohs and ahs from onlookers. It said like Reese! All right, Reese! And people pulled out their phones to get a quick picture of him. Like the rest of the crowd, I was taken aback at how immaculate this butler was. Absolute perfection. I felt like I had time warped back to the 1800s and about to have tea with royalty. He stepped up to me and Teo and gave us a slight bow. Normally this would be ridiculously out of place, but not in an arcade convention. He's a character from a hot fighting game called Melee Maidens. It's all about ninja maids and battle butlers duking it out for the right to serve a fancy party or something. Oh my god! Oh my god, we need that game! We need Fist of Discomfort, we need Moopy, we need Melee Maidens. Come on! Oh my, I think I'm in love. Tea, Earl Grey, hot. My love of butlers was unbeknownst to me until this very moment. In retrospect, that's probably a good thing. Otherwise, maybe I would have ended up owning a butler cafe. Not a bad idea. Which, now I think about it, is it that bad, actually? But I digress. The point being, this butler has stolen my heart and served it up on a silver platter. Hello, butler friend. Will you marry me? Please? Price, it's me. Huh? How does Mystery Butler know my name? Do I have a stalker who's also a butler? What if we work together? Huh? Did Francine hire someone and not tell me about it? Like, how long have Gavin, Naomi, and Ashley? Took you long enough. Cheese. The confused look on your face. Priceless. I'm priceful. LD Lidbetter, 18 months. Currently on a 17-month streak. Thank you so much. Glad to be a part of such a great community. Drop them bears, everybody. Have you never seen Ashley's cosplay before? Possibly? Probably not. What's crossplay? It's when you cosplay as another gender. Oh, okay. Ashley, seriously, you look completely different. I didn't even recognize you. Oh, I know. I'm sorry I let you think otherwise for a minute, but it was all in good fun. No worries. It's pretty impressive work. Oh, it's not impressive at all. I mean, I could have done a much better job at sewing the coattails. I need to be like 5 inches taller, and I didn't go to the gym enough before this. You can't change any of that now, and honestly, it looks fine. Regardless, the cosplay parade is starting soon, and I need to get over there. You should come with me. Hey now, Price was going with me to the Showtime stage gathering. Well, whatever Price wants to do, it's their choice. That's fair. Either way, it'd be a good opportunity to promote Butt Mania 20XX to one crowd or another. So, would you like to come with me to the cosplay parade? Or join me in the flash mob? Oh boy, y'all. This is a tough decision. What should we do? What should we do? Follow your butler love heart? I'm leaning more towards the cosplay parade, if I'm honest. Because I do want to see, you know, the cosplay. That's really what it comes down to. Parade! Butler! What would Percy do? Percy would go find the nearest Moopy cabinet and play it. The end. Percy wouldn't be here. And if Percy's here, I will be pleasantly surprised. But I think he's, I don't think he'd do it. I just noticed that, like, my green screen's doing this thing. Okay, cool, we're good. All right. Mob, parade, cosplay as a Milky Red Panda. All right, it looks like most people are saying cosplay parade. Oh my goodness. Y'all hear that? Y'all hear that noise every now and then? It's the garage down below me. All right. Huzzah! This way! Ashley led the way as we weaved between people in the crowd. We traveled through the largest exhibit hall to get to the cosplayer gathering. Ashley and I mentioned it was in the Pac-Man TM Theater. Reese, yes, I saw your mention earlier. I will say your name as Reese from now on. Which meant risking our lives through the most densely packed hall of the entire con. There wasn't even room to breathe. And I thought the main hall was bad, but this was 1,000 times worse. At one point, they announced that the show floor had just opened up, and a huge rush of people came straight for us. It gave me flashbacks to that one time I worked shoe shop retail over the holidays. The horror. The horror! The gamer stampede came straight for us, wild eyes and groping hands. I thought for sure I was going to get trampled to death. But at the last second, Ashley pulled me to safety. You gotta be more careful, Price. Don't let go, okay? Ashley grabs a hold of my hand, and I squeeze tightly. She leads the way, always looking forward, but never letting go. Eventually, after several more attempts on my life, through various death by copious amounts of people, we made our way to the Pac-Man TM Theater. The theater was huge, capable of packing in several hundred people. Most of the seats were already taken, too, and people were milling around the auditorium aisles. My floor attendant senses detected this as a fire hazard, but a huge stage had been set up in front of us, where normally there'd be a table for the speakers, like in a panel discussion forum. She's blushing. I think Ashley has a crush. Ooh. Since the theater is so large, they place projector screens on either side of the stage, so whatever is happening can be seen by those sitting in the back now. It's safe to assume that this is one of the auditoriums saved for the most popular panels, and now the cosplay parade? Ashley, what exactly is a cosplay parade? I'm so glad you asked, Price.
See.
It's where all the cosplayers get together, line up, and show off their latest creations for the masses on the theater stage up front there. Now that I think about it, kind of self-explanatory, right? You're right. I guess it wasn't my most intellectual moment. How are you to know anyway? It's not like you've been to one before. Sometimes they even give prizes to the best cosplayers, but this one is pretty chill. No prizes, not even a shiny plastic cup to heft over your head. Maybe one day. Today we're here to appreciate each other's talents and have fun. Before I can interject again, Ashley runs over to a person dressed as a maid. It looks very uniform to Ashley's butler cosplay. Maybe they're from the same game?
Oh my gosh!
Oh my gosh, I absolutely adore your Mia from Melee Maidens. It's totally cute. And your sword. Incredible. Thank you. I made it from craft foam and Warbler. It only took like 30 hours to do. That's so professional looking. Dang. And I can't get over how dapper your Angus is. The details you put into his pocket watch are phenomenal. I actually found the watch at a thrift shop and then just molded the extra embellishments on with clay. This went on for some time. I felt it would be rude to interrupt Ashley when she's obviously having so much fun being a part of her community. As I continued to chat about making costumes, I noted that more and more cosplayers were filling into the theater. For once in my life, I actually felt uncomfortable wearing my usual comfy as heck hoodie. I felt underdressed compared to all the Melee Maidens cosplayers. Jezebel, you're having Anime Con flashbacks? I bet. Did you go to Sakura or something like that? Or Dragon Con? Seriously, was this a costume ball or a black tie gala? Not even mentioning the congregation of feathers, capes, prop weapons, and wings. Otacon, gotcha. For all the visual craziness, the vibe remained pretty chill and friendly. Just folks sharing a common joy in dressing up as someone else. Eventually, Ashley parted from her conversation to check on me. Sorry, Price. Sometimes I get so swept up in it all. I get it. Back at the Funplex, you mentioned that you can only see some of your friends here at these cosplay events. Oh yeah, cosplayers travel all over. More than other gaming communities, I bet. Do you know everyone here? Oh no, I mean, I know a good amount of people here, but everyone? Nah. I used to go to Otacon every year back in the 90s, 2000s. Oh wow, Two Flower. My goodness. Sure seems like you do. I've seen at least 30 people come up and compliment your butler. Hey, nice Angus. Love the tailcoat. Thankies. Oh man. There, see? See what I mean? Honestly, I'm impressed that you're so comfortable in your cosplay. You've never struck me as this outgoing and popular at work. Hey, just because I have a professional demeanor at work doesn't mean I'm not outgoing. I didn't mean it as a bad thing. It's just not something I've seen from you. Not to this extent. Well, get used to it, Price, because I've decided we are having a cosplay contest at Butt Mania 20XX. And I'm gonna win. What's this? Competitive Ashley? You've been taking notes from Queen Bee, haven't you? What? Don't tell me you saw us practicing in the bathroom the other day. Oh. Hey, I mean Barney. I didn't. But now I can't get that image out of my mind. We ladies gotta stick together. Ladies helping ladies. Our chuckles were interrupted by one of the Max attendants. If you are participating in the cosplay parade, I need you to gather in the backstage green room. I repeat, all cosplayers proceed to the green room. Like a slow herd of brightly colored sheep, Ashley and I moved into the next room to join the rest of the cosplayers. When we got to the front of the line, the attendant stopped me dead in my tracks. Cosplayers only, no handlers, unless you are visibly holding up something. Handlers? Oh. Hey, Price? Ashley tilts her head as if to signal to me to step aside. Excuse us. We'll be right back. If you want to be part of the parade, you have to be back here in the next 20 minutes. I step out of line and stand next to Ashley, who is digging through her bag. I was hoping it wasn't going to come to this, but I feel like this is our only option. Ashley pulls out a surprisingly fancy and elegant maid outfit. And then hands it to me. I need you to wear this. I mean, I may already have one of myself. Yes, we're still planning on doing Maid RPG. Just give us some time, okay? Just give us some time. We'll do it. Just give us some time. We'll do it. Yes, sign me up. I am made to order. Prequel to the Maid RPG! That is the cutest maid outfit I've ever seen. Look at all the frills! And I do have fondness for cute dresses and maids. Ashley, did you bring this especially for me to wear? Yes. Sometimes handlers aren't allowed on the stage, and I need to make sure I got you on stage with me. So I brought an extra cosplay just in case. That's awesome. I can't wait to try it on and see how I look. Wait, did you say stage? Why are we going up there? Because we need to spread the word about Butt Mania 20XX. What better way to do that than on stage in the biggest auditorium at the convention center of Max? Oh. Okay. I'm in. Let's find you someplace where you can change. We made our way to the nearest bathrooms, and I changed into the maid outfit. I struggled to figure out all the clasps and what velcros to what, but Ashley took the time to help me get situated. Once we're done, we headed backstage, which I'd say resembled the Funplex break room, but hey, same purpose, same function. Here, the cosplayers lie in wait for the big show to start, including one particular butler and a newly minted maid. Squee! You look so cute! I wish I looked half as cute as you do in this. But seriously, you are going to have to do this with me more often. You make a perfect Alice. Alice? Right. I forget you know nothing of melee maidens. Alice is the head maid of the Neko Manor. Okay. So Angus, that's me, and Alice, that's you, are siblings fighting alongside each other to prevent other maids and butlers from taking over their estate. They fight for Lady Nice. Neko Manor, huh? Come on, Hannah. I love you guys so much. Lady Nice.
Oh my!
Oh, and I almost forgot. Ashley pulls out more costume stuff from her pack. Cat ears? Yep. This time, it's a set of cat ears and a tail. Is Nancy there? No Nancy. By the way, oh, you know what, y'all? Real quick. Where you at, little buddy? Here he is. Here's the puddle slime. I haven't showed you guys the puddle slime yet. I got the puddle slime. Isn't he cute? Look at him. So cute. It's a lot, this one is like almost, it's like softer than the other ones are. Like this one has like, it's almost like a beanbag inside, where the other ones are like just cloth stuff. Like they have the beans in them. You can't see this guy really because of the green screen. That's the tangle. And, the rock slime, hold on. So, like, you could kind of get a Yancy if you put these two together. Kind of. Not quite, because we don't have a crystal slime. A mosaic, rather. But, there you go. This is how you get, our other favorites. Doug and, you know, Thomas and Yancy. Anyway. All right. This time, it's a set of cat ears and a tail. I bet you look really nice in the maid outfit price. Oh, jeez. Alice is a cat girl. What? But you don't have cat ears. And I thought we were siblings. Shh! Spoilers! You don't find out that they are siblings until after you beat Angus's story arc. When the game starts, Angus has amnesia. And after you win, Alice appears and tells you everything. Angus's power is unleashed, and he becomes his old Catboy self. It also unlocks an extra skin you can play with, but now we've gotten very far off track. Satisfied? Any more questions? I think that covers it. Ashley fashions the coattail of the back of the maid dress and places a headband on my head. With the costume finalized, I take a long, hard look in the mirror. And... Yes! Yes! Look at that! Look at that! Incredible. And obviously the green here is the color that I picked for like my character's sweatshirt and everything. That's awesome. Omni Squeal, I'm so cute. Oh, good. Katie and Steph are here. Who? They're a couple of my good cosplay friends, and they are way more talented than me even. And they just so happen to be the MCs for the cosplay parade. Oh, meow god. Flare Wolf. Ashley waves over to them and they smile, waving back. I talked to them earlier. After the parade, they'll let us come up on stage and talk about Buttmania 20XX. It is perfect. Oh, you kids and your puns. You're getting me. You're getting me. Ermagerd, it's beautiful. You need a screenshot of this? Hold on, let's see. Can we do this? Here. Hold on. I'll do that. And then, boom, you can make it your wallpaper now. Look at that. Just get it. Just make it happen, y'all. All right, I'm back. Let me click in. Let me click back in. If you're playing this game, by the way, little tip. If you right-click the screen, it makes the text and everything go away, so you can just look at the picture. So if there's ever something that you want to examine, just right-click. And then right-click again. It's back. Boom. Nailed it. Whoa, really? Really? Thank you so much, Ashley. That'll help a ton. Yeah, it helps to know people sometimes. We found a few other cosplayers who dressed up as other Melee Maidens characters, and we all formed up into a group. Even though we were together, Ashley and I kept to ourselves, save for pleasantries. As we chatted away, the Max attendant came back to give us a final warning before we went on stage. Everyone listen up. We've got 10 minutes before the parade. Make sure you're all ready to go. I think I'm experiencing performance anxiety. Whew, my heart rate's increased. I'm feeling flushed. This pressure to look perfect is too much. Ashley, do I look okay? Are my ears on straight? What about the tail? You look fine. Trust me.
Amazing!
You're the best Catgirl maid I've ever seen. I bet you say that to all your cosplay friends. I don't. Honest. Well, I think that you're, what did you call it? Crossplay. It's fantastic. Why did you choose to cosplay Anglais? Anyway, I would have expected you to be one of the other fancy maids. You would have made a cute maid too. Price, do you have a maid fetish? What? No, never. Maybe.
I crossplay because that's what makes me feel most comfortable.
Okay.
At first, I dressed as various boys because I adored those characters so much, you know? But the more I did it, the more I had fun with it. The more I began to feel like me. And then I wanted to do it more and more.
Okay.
I'm still trying to figure out exactly what that means in relation to who I am, and that's the confusing part.
Okay.
But I guess that's all part of the journey about finding out more about myself.
Interesting. So she's like exploring parts of herself as this. Okay.
I know it's hard to understand, but just know that I'm working on being happy with myself. And one day, I'll be able to put words into what I'm feeling. But until then, I'll enjoy the ride.
I see. I hope I didn't pressure you into oversharing just now.
I wouldn't have shared it if I didn't feel comfortable with you. I mean this with all my heart. You are a cherished friend.
Aww. Price, if you were in this game, how happy would you be? Well, I am in this game. I play the character of Percy. I play his voice. But also, I have been led to believe that there may be references to some of us in this game. Meow Boss, is that a flag that I see? Where? I don't know. I don't know what you're talking about. Well, gosh. Thanks, Ashley. I really appreciate the trust you put in me. Oh, I mean like a romance flag. It's just learning more about Ashley, I think. I really appreciate the trust you put in me. I won't let you down. Cosplayers, the time is nigh. Once again, the attendant started barking orders at us. We all shuffled into another line, like how we were told to do earlier, and slowly we all began filing out of the room. The closer we get to the stage doors, the more I feel the nerves creep in. We are next. Melee Maidens Group. Go! Now! Ashley looks over at me, just beaming. The time is nigh, Flare Wolf! Well done. Meow. The time is now. This is her life, her everything. Take a deep breath, Price. I close my eyes, taking in as much air as I can. I hold it in for a long moment before exhaling. I open my eyes slowly and take a step into the Pac-Man TM Theater and onto the stage. I'm following Ashley, who is following the rest of the Maiden Butler crew. Once all of us are on stage, the MCs announce us as the Melee Maidens Group. I'm about to go to school and I need something to enjoy while I wait for the bus. Well, hopefully we can provide that for you, bro. The possibilities are endless in this game. Reese, what? As I look out in the front of us, I can see a completely packed theater. It's hard to make out specific faces due to the stage lights, but I can see the outline of hundreds of people. A rush of adrenaline surges through my body, and I look over to Ashley. A proper butler. She takes each step with purpose and elegance. She isn't breaking character for anything. Not all the cheers in the audience, not all the people smiling and laughing around her. She is Angus. and she's owning it. The announcers ask us to strike a pose on 3, 2, 1. Coy flirting. Or fighting pose. Coy flirting. We're going coy flirting, y'all. Hey, Mortal Kombat fan! I lean over, hand on my hip, whilst giving a coy expression and a wink to the audience. Just like a little... You can't see, my hand is on my hip. Anyway. We finish holding our poses long enough for everyone in the audience to get a good amount of pictures of us. My eyes slowly adjust back to normal from all the flashes, and we are ushered off the stage by the MCs to return to the backstage area. Give him the hex wink. It's getting warm and cramped back here, but luckily we were toward the end of the cosplay parade. Following us is a huge Street Fighter TM group, and lastly, someone in a mascot cosplay of Moopy himself. I can't wait to tell Percy about that. He's gonna be thrilled. How are you enjoying this? It's going better than I could have expected. Over the mics, we hear the announcers tell us they have a special announcement for all the cosplay fans. Ashley winks at me and nudges me in the arm. That's our cue. They want Angus and Alice to join them on stage. It's now or never. Let's do this. We shuffle back on stage, and the audience starts clapping and cheering loudly. We pose once again, hamming it up in front of everyone before Ashley takes the mic.
Thank you.
Everyone. It means so much to us that you could join my sister Alice and I here at Neko Manor. As you know, we adore organizing exorbitant galas at Lady Nyice's estate. However, Alice and I are planning a very extravagant event at a very extravagant location. Go on, Alice. Tell him everything. Ashley hands the mic to me. Watching her never break character has inspired me to play along too. That's right, Angus. Next weekend, we will be hosting a costume contest at Francine's Arcade Funplex at the Twin Pines Mall. Hey, Draxite! Thank you for that resub. 6 months in a row. Drop some bears, y'all. It's all part of Butt Mania 20XX, along with a Fist of Discomfort tournament, a world record attempt on Moopy's Magical Maze, and the reveal of a rare and mysterious game. Oh my! First time the public will have seen it? You know it, brother. This isn't the event to miss. It will be the most noteworthy event of the season. And remember, this is a private affair, so please only tell your closest friends. Mortal Kombat fan asks, will you upload any more Monster Prom other than... yes, I will, once the new update comes out, because that also comes out soonish, I think? There's a DLC that's coming out. Ashley winks to the audience before bowing. Another rush of cheers fills the theater as we walk off stage for a second time. The MCs give their closing words and dismiss the audience. As people begin exiting the auditorium, I feel my phone vibrate in my hidden dress pocket. At first, it was just a couple vibrations, but before I could realize what was happening, my phone starts seizing. What the? I pulled my phone from my pocket and saw that the Funplex's face wall had over 1,000 shiny new likes. Jezebel says it comes out in like 4 days, I think. Oh, neat. I need to get on that then. No, really, what? The hell?
Hey, listen.
The cosplay parade is a huge part of every Max and generates thousands of photos and articles online. Also, it was being live streamed. Ashley, you failed to mention that part. Well, you seem so nervous, and I didn't want to make it worse.
Good work.
And that act you pulled just now has generated a 700% increase in traffic to our site. I also gobbled up some paid keywords, so if anyone posts about cosplay at Max, they will see an ad for Butt Mania 20XX. Pretty genius, right? Anna, I did the maid thing. Of course I did. It's great. It's a preview for Maid RPG, which will happen at some point. It's like when you click on images of maid outfits while you're surfing the internet and then see an ad for buying one right on your face wall. That is literally an experience I've had. Oh, it looks like you finally got one. Busted! Iris, stop looking at my browser history!
Bad command or file name?
But that's deeply embedded within my program. And oh! Fine, just keep that private, okay? Done. Quickly, I scanned my own face wall, and even people I knew who weren't arcaders were talking up a storm about it. I also could hear cosplayers discussing it as we waited for the auditorium to clear out. I can't wait till next weekend. That Buttmania 20XX thing sounds like a blast. I'm totally going to that Funplex place. Do I want to wear my next cosplay there? Bryce, we did it! I had lots of help from you too, Ashley. Don't count yourself out. We make a pretty great team. It was great to hear all the buzz around the cosplay community, and Iris really helped me with the social media aspect. I can't believe it was that easy. I mean, tiring, but easy. That was great fun and all, but I'm completely exhausted. Me too. I need a break from all this. Some time to collect my thoughts and rest my eyes from all those flashing lights. I'm still seeing spots. You hear that Gavin and Naomi are running a pop-up arcade for the Funplex? A bunch of other local arcades are doing the same over in Hall B. Might be worth stopping by there for a breather with some friends. And make sure they aren't slacking. That sounds like a solid plan. You want to come with me? Not quite yet. I need to do some touch-ups on my makeup. How about I meet you there later? Great. See you soon. I wave bye to Ashley as I make my way towards the restrooms to get changed back into my usual clothes for the time being. And then it's off to Exhibit Hall B, on the lookout for Gavin's serious face, or Naomi's kind one. And that is where I'm going to end this recording of Arcade Spirits, and then we'll move on to round 2 of this stream. Boop, bop, boop. See you later, YouTube.